It's a funny thing about life. Once we begin to take note of the things we are grateful for, we begin to lose sight of the things we need. Suddenly, and without warning, breast cancer landed in my life, physically planting itself within, threatening to risk my health, play with my mind. It announced itself formally on yet another Monday morning that I sped into, before the sun rose in January of 2011. Michael, my son, was scheduled for yet another 8 a.m. surgery after his horrific accident back in October, this time to repair a ruptured vocal cord, discovered after a tracheotomy. Not a complicated procedure, yet we were still in the messy moments of healing, as every injury was tended to and monitored, along with continual appointments in his fight to heal. As soon as he was registered and admitted, I stepped out to return home and get my husband Jay to the airport and then back to the hospital before Michael was out of surgery. No problem. Schedules and commitments were in place. I only had a 10-minute drive to our home. What mattered, always does, is the next commitment, the next appointment. The time to and from is simply the space in between. Not 2 minutes into the drive, my cell phone rings. It's Dr. Mark, my internist, at exactly 8 a.m. Sally, where are you? I'm driving on US 1 back home to pick up Jay. Can you please pull over safely? Of course. Internally full of fear in a flash. Sally, Dr. Goodwin contacted me this morning to confirm that your tumor is cancerous. You need to see a specialist immediately. Blank moments from then on as I tried desperately to follow his conversation. Suddenly, 10 minutes from A to B took center stage. This thing, this monster, broke out and roared from within. Frankly, I vaguely recall each step forward on that terrifying morning. During the very same call, Dr. Mark emphasized my need to see a doctor today. Where do you want to go? Wherever you would send your wife. I was in shock, yet pretty amazed at my quick response. Spot on. The rest of our conversation is lost. I robotically put my car in drive and went straight home. Dr. Mark had called Jay. We clung to each other in shock and fear. There were doctors to contact, family to call, tears to shed. We managed to see Dr. Rimmer on that very day, who in reviewing my pathology confirmed stage 2 highly irregular ductal carcinoma, i.e. breast cancer. And the game officially began. My point here is the dire need for each of us diagnosed, regardless of who we are, where we are in life, must allow ourselves to greet this diagnosis, this monster, in a way that works for us. Anger, confusion, fear will own us for a bit. Allow it. Trust, love, support. It's everywhere. Embrace it. Healing, treatment, recovery. It's available. Own it. No one in life, as we sadly witnessed again this past week in Las Vegas, is immune from a crisis, unexpected change. How we react to, respond, and honor who we fundamentally are defines each day ahead. Dare I say, fast forward to today? Yet it's been 6 years. I looked this monster who attacked from within in the eye and said, "You lose." I chose to respond and work on my recovery, my life, grateful for all I have, not necessarily what I need.